statement, and then any questions you got, Mike.
One, I think it was great to play another in-state university, and I said before the game I have a great respect for Tracy and what he does and how he coaches his young men, and you know, he kind of has it thrown against him because he hasn't played a home game against a Division I team yet. He's been on the road at Wisconsin, you know, at Notre Dame, now here, and has more road games coming. But I felt like, you know, I knew they'd come in here and fight. I knew they'd come in here and believe it's a big game for them. And they make it hard to play. They play hard. They junk up their defense. They don't let you really get in a rhythm. And so as I told our kids afterwards, I think that's a test of our maturity a little bit. We were able to just kind of grind it out and get the lead and kept the lead and build it in the second half and just kept going.
Coach, you switched your starting lineup. You brought in Dom and Kyle and had Marcus and KJ come off the bench. Now, did you get what you wanted from those young guys coming off the bench?
Well, I think we're going to keep playing with our lineup. What I'm trying to get this group to understand is I think I've got 7 or 8 starters, so that doesn't really matter. And as the game gets flow to it and as the game gets going, what matters is you find your niche in that game and what you can do to help us win. And so I felt good about their play off the bench. I thought they had the right attitude. They didn't pout. I don't talk about starters. They didn't know they weren't going to start till right before the game. The only people that care about starters are kids and parents. That's the only people that care. And I don't. And so, no question, I was really pleased with their play off the bench.
Now, you guys had, at the end of the day, you had pretty good percentages shooting it from the field and from three-point range, even though you started pretty slowly from that area. Was it Chicago State's defense, do you think, that kind of slowed you down early on, getting you out of your rhythm a bit?
Well, I think, yeah, and you can't really simulate what they do, and we prepared for it, but the other side of it was I was more concerned of what our defensive effort was going to be, and that's the second lowest point total they've had. The only one lower was at Wisconsin, and so, you know, and there's only about a 3-point difference between what they did at Wisconsin. So I was more worried about that. I knew we'd score enough points. I wanted to see us defend, and I thought we did a great job of that.
Good, Mike. Thanks, Coach.